Hello, 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 everyone. What is going on? James here. And today, damn, here we go. And today we shall be watching more of Callum C, baby. So, let me scroll down. On the wrong. Well, you can't see my screen, obviously. But yeah, I went on the wrong thing. All right then. What video are we on? Right, I found the video we're on. So yeah, let's do this then. Share screen. The tree has gone up. Tree has gone up. I'm naming my mince pie of the year. Oh, okay. Oh, so you're celebrating for Christmas early. Nice.
Welcome to Callum's Corner. So it's been a little while. I've been on my holidays and I'm just finishing off my vlog at the moment for my Isle of Wight trip. But today's been an exciting day and I just wanted to vlog it quick for you. Put up your Christmas tree today, which is always great fun. It was left to me, most of it. I had to get it down from the attic and I was the only one doing poofing up the little branches again. No one wanted to do the poofing. But then when that was done and it was all ready for decorations, everyone's involved. You know, my sister, her kids and stuff. It's a little bit annoying. But, you know, I grafted, did the hard work, poofed it all up and it's pocket now. I had wanted to...
Callum grafted and everyone else trying to come in and take the credit. Well...
and stuff and being on camera, it's just easier not to, which is annoying. And also... Christmas music was pretty poor. She wanted to put on all this kind of alternative world music. I just wanted...
What's alternative world music?
Save the World, Feed the World, Band-Aid and stuff. You know, the classics, but no. But apart from all that, we had Home Alone on, just finished now, which was absolutely fantastic.
Hands are dry AF.
Choice for mince pie of the year to continue the Christmas countdown, and it is... Are you surprised? It's the Co-op. Irresistible.
Oh, Co-op one.
All butter luxury mince pies. Absolutely gorgeous.
Sounds like a great time for you, Callum.
Time to have your first mince pie of the year. You know, Home Alone's going to be on the Christmas tree.
Chill out, have a relax, have some fun.
Is the Bailey's cream to go with it? So I've got this, which is their extra thick brandy cream. I'll tell you what, I'm so impressed by.
You know something that I really do like about Callum's videos, right? With a vlogger, with a proper vlogger with millions upon millions upon millions of subs, they're not going to whip out a mince pie in front of the camera and be like, oh, this, that, this, the other. Because you're either going to get people being like, A, oh, okay, why are you having that? Like, you minted, get something unique. Or B, a lot of the fans are going to be like, this is pointless. What the hell? Like, why are you showing this? Do something like out of the ordinary. Do a rich person thing. You're a multi-millionaire. But Callum, he sort of seems applicable to real life, and it's absolutely just fun to hear him talk about regular food and give his takes. I feel like big YouTubers can still talk about regular food, but it feels like, I don't know, I just feel like Callum, especially back then, could sort of just throw anything out there and it's just fun. And you're genuinely happy that he's having this mince pie. You're happy for him? Well, with a big YouTuber, I don't know, they'll probably say, I'm getting 50 million mince pies and I'm going to smash them all up, hooray, or do something mad. But like Callum, it's just a chill video. But I suppose he sort of can get away with these sort of videos. Well, if a lot of YouTubers did it, you'd probably be like, what the hell's going on? I don't know. I just feel like it's unique to him, this sort of thing.
You know, warm the mince pie up in the microwave for just less than a minute. Big dollop of brandy cream on it is gorgeous. I think I've been bedazzled by the whole Bailey's brand for the last couple of years. So that's a real discovery for me. Yeah, there you go. That's where I am at the moment. Happy Christmas. We're really on the home straight
awesome, man.
Countdown, and I'm so excited. I'm going to go and try and finish off my Isle of Wight vlog for you and bring it out tonight as well. I hope all of you are as awesome as I feel.
All right then. So the next one. Please don't tell me after. Here we go. Perfect. Still on the. I might as well write out all the titles. Well, not write them all out, but you know what I'm saying. Like, all right. Found the first video, so the next one is guide to looking after a baby. Then how to keep a girlfriend, a guide. And undisciplined children make me sick. So no one's watching, so who really cares at this point? Like, no one's watching at the moment, so I need to click on the video so it's in my this account's history, so I can remember what it's called. All right, more. Again, I probably should have done this way before. I sort of like it being not a massive surprise, but just sort of like, oh, this video, oh man, this will be hilarious, rather than like listing everything down. But I mean, yeah. All right, so let's just watch this one then. Oh, for goodness sake.
Hey up and welcome to Callum's Corner. Right, before we go any further, I've got a bit of an announcement. I've been holding this back through kind of feeling going wrong and, people taking the mick and stuff. But I am in a relationship.
Hey, brilliant.
I can't not talk about it anymore. It's a massive part of my life that I'm holding back.
I love how I'm reacting to everything he says, but obviously we sort of already know everything played out. But, he's just chilling in the Isle of Wight, him and Lenny. But I mean, it's just nice, if he's feeling good, it's nice to feel happy for him. If something bad's happening, nice to feel, well, not nice, but I guess you feel sad for him. If something is making him angry, I guess you feel a bit annoyed for him, or you absolutely laugh your ass off. So,
and I've just done this video about it. Yeah, it's going really, really well.
Brilliant.
It's fantastic. I've not been
2 insanely happy videos from Callum. Very nice.
Physically, because I'm quite, I'm a loving and sensual guy, and it's wonderful to kind of have that physical aspect back again. So yeah, and I'm not going to say too much more about it, but just that it's wonderful. I'm going over to our house in a little bit. She's a single mum, so the daytime is quite good for us in terms of free time and stuff. So I'm going over there in a little bit. But I've just been with the sister I like, to my niece's Christmas show, which was quite interesting. The little kid who splashed water and stamped on my foot was there, and his dad was there, and it's quite awkward because I had to sit next to his dad. It was this massively just kind of gingery, well, not kind of washed out ginger hair, and he was awful all the way through it. He's wibbling around and trying to clap. He's trying to start like beat claps, like along to songs and stuff. And everyone's like, just shush, just listen to the kids, mouthing the words along and doing little actions with his son and like trying to make eye contact. Like, just give it a break, man. Give it a break. But I survived it, and now I've got the happiness of a visit to my little lady's house, which is wonderful. I'm working on, and I'll do some more work later on my next reaction video. So fast wins reply. It's got to be covered, and I'm sending out all the rest of the badge orders. I'm going to be packaging them up tonight and sending them out tomorrow morning. If anyone does want a badge before Christmas, it really is your last few days to order one now, because I don't want to be doing it right after Christmas Day. You know what I mean? By the end of the week, say. Anyone who's ordered one, there will be sent out tomorrow, any remaining ones. And if anyone wants one, you need to get your order in the next couple of days. I'll put a link in the description. But there we go. That's where we are. Oh, also, I've got a video planned, and I want to bring it out maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, depending on how busy I am with the badges and stuff. But it's on staying safe over the winter months, and especially the Christmas period, because there's a lot of drunk people out there. And it's just reiterating a couple of points and kind of self-defense mechanisms for you guys. There we go. That's my video. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I will speak to you later.
Good stuff. Here we go.
Welcome to
Hey up and welcome to Callum's Corner. So today I'm bringing you a video that I promised you for a little while. How to care for a baby. Eddie, say hey up.
Hey Eddie! Oh, he looks a bit shocked.
Hey up. This is Eddie. He is my nephew. He is apparently 2 weeks old now.
You didn't look too happy looking at the camera then?
No, that kind of makes him developmentally, but he's very much a baby. He's being bottle fed. So, kind of key things that you need to worry about when you're looking after a baby. I've got to say, I've looked after him a few times, and normally it's been really easy, but today he's been tough. He's been a grumpy little fellow, just
grumpy Eddie,
and moaning and crying all the time. You know, it's been difficult to do anything. Hard to put him down and get stuff done. I went to make a cup of tea earlier, left the telly on for him to look at and stuff. Wasn't happy even for a minute. I had to run back in there. So it is overwhelming. However, there's plus points as well. You know, I managed to get my tea made, and then we had quite a pleasant hour with him just chilling.
Good stuff, man.
Watching location.
Oh, he doesn't look too happy now. Oh, he's looking at Callum. Way, what a legend.
And Kirsty have this funny little byplay. She pretends to hide eclair wrappers in his suit pocket, and he stuffs them down her top. Eddie seemed to like Kirsty. I've told him, you know. So she's way out.
I love how when he said that.
No chance. So she's way out.
He just, when he's saying that, like, she's way out, he's just looking up like, what the hell? And he's flicking him like that. What a legend, man.
But yeah, well, I was taking care of them. So you need to make sure you change their nappies.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want to everywhere, do you?
It's not just
Rule 101.
People just sniffing a nappy if they're pooed. No, that's all right. You know, wheeze aren't good either for their little skin. They start to smell a bit like a sugar puff, a nappy, when it needs to be changed. So watch out for the sugar puffy smell as well.
Hey, grabbing the beard.
Feed them. Feeding them is really important. They're
obviously, yeah.
They're hungry. So make sure you're always feeding them. You're doing the right thing with the bottles and stuff. They need to be kind of what's it called, sterilized and stuff. My sister, it's the sister that I like, by the way. She showed me how to do all of that, so I've kept my head in the game on that. But you've got to make sure you've got enough bottles. And I guess the most important thing is treat them as individuals. I mean, you look at a baby, look at him, and you think they all just look a bit like Michelle sauce, don't they? But they've all got their own little personalities.
Exactly, yeah.
Treat them as individuals. Find out what they like to do, what amuses them, and just pay them constant attention, basically. Otherwise, they're going to get bored, just like a human would, just like an actual person. And that really is taking care of a baby. Give them all your attention. Make sure you feed
food, change the nappies,
change their nappies, and lots of entertainment.
Leave the telly on, entertain him. Yeah, have a laugh with him.
I'll play a few little games with Eddie. He does this one that makes him smile. Let me see if I can get it in camera. We do a little one like this, and we go, hey up. Hey up.
You have got to be careful though, shaking him a bit like that.
Hey up.
Yeah, I've got to be careful doing that.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't really look like he loves it there, but normally he's laughing and stuff.
I guess if he's laughing, it's sort of
right. Him to be a little Targaryen as well. We play this game where we're both dragons. Watch. Ready? Go on then. See that? He's a little Targaryen, a little dragon. Just preparing him for his destiny. He's interested. You could be a YouTube star as well if you wanted. You know, platform to start on. Family corner and stuff. Callum's nephew. Although I think you've got to be a bit older, really. You can engage an audience like I do at the moment due to like a kind of speech and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, it's quite pleasant, really. It's good fun looking after a baby. Just making sure you're giving them all your attention and, working hard at it, I guess. And that is Callum's Corner, how to care for a baby. Say goodbye, Eds. Callum's Corner, how to care for a baby. Say.
Well, that's that then. Whoops, no. All right then.
Christmas music was. That's where I am at the moment. Christmas music was.
I'm just trying to check if the sound's working.
Finish off my Isle of Wight vlog for you.
Well, I was breathing then, so. Well, no, I mean on the video I was like breathing.
Hey up and welcome to Callum's Corner. So this is
it's working perfectly. I just wanted to check.
I've done loads of kind of videos in the past about how to, pick up the chicks and stuff. And I've had a few messages recently saying, look, you've had some success now. You've got yourself a lady. How do you keep hold of one? Can you give us some tips? So I'm going to give you one kind of golden tip that will hold you in good stead about keeping hold of a lady, about pleasing her, about just making it as nice for her as possible so she will want to stay with you. This is my tip. I don't know how much the camera picks up of that. That is an amethyst. You can see it in kind of...
I thought that was... In the thumbnail, I thought that was food. I thought that was like something Callum made. But I do remember this one, yeah.
It's not where you buy the gifts from. It is the quality of the gift itself, and that is timeless. And basically, women are like magpies. They love shiny things. If you can shower them with gifts like this or kind of cheap earrings and stuff, they're going to be well pleased. Now, you don't want to just give them the gifts at kind of willy-nilly any old time, because take, for example, you're going over to her house, and you're hoping there's going to be some boom boom on the cards and stuff. You go around there a step where you give her a gift. It's almost looking like you're trying to buy the boom boom. What you want to do is wait until after boom boom has occurred. And if it doesn't occur, make no mention of it. Keep it in your bag or your pocket or wherever you've deposited your gift, and wait till next time. Next time after you've had boom boom, not long afterwards, as soon as possible, really. So have it to hand. You want to pull out the gift and like, here you go, look, I got you this, something pretty. Her little feminine heart is going to be filled with joy, and the fact that you are going to be in a bed setting, post-coital and stuff. She's then going to equate that joy to after boom boom feeling with you. So you're kind of cashing in on the endorphins and that come from the lovemaking, and also from the kind of love that's generated in her little feminine heart.
Well, there you go then.
You give her a pretty
Top
gift.
tips from
And
Callum.
She'll love it. She'll love it. As long as it's shiny, women love shiny stuff. Like I say, they are just like magpies. Yeah, it may seem a little bit cynical to you to kind of plan it down that way, but you've got to, the other bloke who might like her, he might be doing these cynical stuff. And if you're not, then who's going to win that?
You're not going to be on top of the game,
so
are
you? Give
you?
me the information. I thought about it logically, and this is working for me. And I want you guys to have some success with the ladies as well. You've got to look after yourself because no one will. And if you're in my corner, I will try and look after you.
Hey, legend. Top bloke, Callum's Corner. Whoops.
Hey up and welcome.
Whoops. There we go.
And welcome to Callum's Corner. Right, I've got to make this video because it is really annoying me now. Stallinger School. A couple of years ago, we had a Stallinger School open in my area, and the area has gone to pot because of it. It's been filled up with the namby-pamby hippies.
Namby-pamby hippies.
Dressed in their
wannabes.
tie-dye.
Who are they trying to impersonate? Who do they want to be?
I'm trying to get to the co-op earlier, and these kids are riding back from school. They're always bloody riding their bikes. And they're going to drive, are they? They're going to hurt the environment. Riding their little bikes in front of me. It took me about 5 minutes to get past them, and the moment did nothing. It's like Tarquin, Eden, watch out, Tarquin, Eden, nothing. Drives me mad. And then she gives me this little smile. Like, oh, what can you expect? They're lovely, aren't they? No, they're not bloody lovely. They're repulsive. Children are animals at a small age, basically, and they need discipline and a firm hand to make them human. I see it outside that Steiner school, the older kids wearing their disgusting floral jumpers, stamping their feet and having a tantrum because they're not getting their own way. That's what happens if you don't bring up your children properly. Now, discipline them or I will.
Oh.
Well, I won't. That sounds really weird. I won't actually discipline your children, but you should bloody do
it. Yeah, that'd be mental if Callum came in, I was going to say.
Little spasmoidal brats.
I was going to say, yeah, if Callum rolled in and started, trying to lay down the line and being like, listen to me, he'd probably get in big shit, wouldn't he, and start a fight. Would be quite crazy. Here we go.
Hey up, and welcome to Callum's Corner. I am pretty close to trigger point at the moment. I have just been and had a all-day breakfast at a cafe, and it was served to
Fair
me
dues.
on a bloody breadboard.
Ah, that's a
What
disgrace.
is that all
Mate,
about?
Callum, where are you going? Haven't you been there before? Honestly, he's been there before, and it's been this shit. Then bloody hell! Like, why go back? And then, if he hasn't been there before, then well, don't go back and leave that review because on a breadboard, that's a disgrace.
Nothing winds me more than that. I had a burger the other day, and it came out to me on a bit of slate.
Oh,
Ridiculous! How can you eat an all-day breakfast stuff on a bloody breadboard? The beans and stuff are in a sodding ramekin. I don't want
that's
them in a
stupid.
ramekin. I want them on a plate with
Yeah,
the rest
exactly.
of the food. Drives me mad. Restaurants, food should be served on a bloody plate, not on a breadboard, not on a bit of slate, not on some arty, farty creation.
Exactly.
Makes me sick. An all-day breakfast is a sacred thing. It should be served properly. I don't know. And then I get home and I see all these comments from my last video. Oh, Callum, you can't say that. Children shouldn't be hit. You shouldn't be abusing them. I'm not saying to hit them.
You
I'm
just
talking
said
about
discipline them.
Hearing the word no.
Exactly.
There are ways to discipline children without smacking them round. Unbelievable that your minds go there. I'm talking about parents taking responsibility and saying no to their children, making them behave, telling them off. It's a word they need to bloody hear more often, I tell you. I like kids, you know, I'm fine with it. It's just a really bad behaved ones, and it's not their fault. It's their bloody parents taking the easy way out. Unbelievable. And this, up above me, is not a bloody willy, as so many of you keep saying. Look, unbelievable. And this, up above me, is not a bloody willy, as so many of you keep saying. Look, it's a cloud with rain coming out of it. I mean, it's ridiculous. Amy, my sister, crafted it. I hate it, but it's a bloody willy. It's clearly not a willy. And on top of all of this, bloody True Geordie mentioned me in his podcast. Mentioned me in his podcast. Podcast last night. I'm not going to make a reply on it yet. I'm going to go back and watch it, but I am pretty close to trigger point at the moment.
Oh, that's the end. I thought there'd be more. It's True Geordie, a proper response, isn't it? Oh, a response to the True Geordie. That's it. Sorry, not a true response. What am I talking about? But yeah, coming up to Christmas. I mean, it's nice that Callum was happy at the start, but now things are. You know, he's not as jolly, is he?
Welcome to Callum. Welcome to Callum's Corner. Right, this video is a response to the True Geordie. I don't want to have to make this, but I've just watched your podcast again, and there's no way I'm letting this lie. Unbelievable, right? First of all, your accusation. You put your name in a title for views. I don't care about views. This isn't my job. I've got a real job. And actually, I bloody removed my video about you about a month ago. I thought.
Hello there, Ethan. Actually... How's it going, man? I cannot read the surname, but yeah. How's it going, man? Thanks for tuning in.
Although he's weirdly obsessed with anal sex and stuff, he's actually got a little bit of heart and passion to him. I was on the verge of subscribing to your channel. You can forget it after this. Absolutely forget it. What else were you saying? You're going to sweep my legs out from under me. And there it comes back again, isn't it? That weird fetish you've got. You're going to shake my head around. You're going to make it wobble. I would love to see you try that. Love it. I mean, one, you couldn't get close to me, could you? Let's be honest. I could outrun you. I could dance around you. And number two, do you know how strong my neck is? Look at it, right? It's got to be, one, because it's got to support this head. And number two, I'm constantly doing work with my neck. I'm ducking and weaving and jabbing and moving. You've always got a stronger, a faster neck than me. I think you're just jealous, to be honest with you. Cough when I get cross. I think you're just jealous. You're just jealous because you've got no bloody neck. I mean, look at you. Your head just goes straight into your shoulders. It looks like some kind of misshapen testicle. You're mocking me. You are mocking me. Bugger off. You can
bugger off.
Reconciliation, right? You can forget it. I was softening on you. I thought, let him have his little delusions of grandeur. It doesn't matter. Well, it does bloody matter. You can be a king in the north. You can be king in the north. All these bloody tattoos, slag tags going up your neck. That's not bloody regal. Court jester, that's what you can be, a court bloody jester.
Oh!
Dance me, True Geordie, dance.
Suck it.
Idiots.
Thing is, well, Callum. Oh, hold on, there's a bit
That's
more.
all I've got to say about that. No, that's not all I've got to say. Happy birthday to Alex.
Why does he like keep? Is it because of does this happen with Windows Movie Maker? Does he keep like turning the videos down towards the end or something, like, you know, pulling the sound so the sound gradually fades? Like, why doesn't he just end the video like he normally does? Because you can't understand what's being said at the end, so it doesn't matter anyway. I mean, I'm not being funny, but, you know, Callum being like, a real job. I mean, with all due respect to him, YouTube is obviously a real job, and I'm not being funny, but Callum ended up doing YouTube. Oh, here we go. Callum ended up doing YouTube, so I don't really see how he can be like a real job, when Callum himself ended up doing YouTube. So it's like, you know, it is what it is, isn't it? But I don't think he should be really like a real job, you know. I think saying the True Geordie's jealous and saying that he could beat the True. I mean, I know True Geordie started it, but I'm not being funny to Callum. But Geordie's absolutely massive, and Callum's combat isn't like good enough to beat someone that big. I feel like the True Geordie. I mean, now True Geordie flattening, but I feel like even back then, True Geordie's just too strong. But yeah, I know fighting isn't all about strength, but to a degree, if Geordie throws a few punches, pretty much game over.
Hey up and well.
I'm not, and you know, if Callum trained loads, by the way, if Callum trained Crafton, then yes, he's got a great chance of beating the True Geordie, even with Geordie's side's advantage. But Geordie's doing private boxing sessions now. If they did somehow have a fight, I mean, it's not fair because Callum's 40, and also Geordie has more money, so he can get private training. But Geordie's also massive as well, and if there's two people who have similar skills, the bigger one is most probably going to win.
Welcome to Callum's Corner. So it is Saturday evening and I am relaxing, unwinding, if you will. Looking forward to match of the day about to come on, and I'm having a couple of glasses of red wine. It's occurred to me that maybe this is a video I should be making, actually. You guys know that I'm somewhat of a kind of intellectual, quite discerning in my taste and stuff. And I do like a classy snack. Now, a lot of people think that with wine, you've got to just have cheese, lumps of cheese. Now, personally, for me, a lump of cheese in its own, although, you know, cheese is great, it's just a bit too cheesy. It's just cheese on its own. What I like to have with my glass of red wine is a cheese sandwich. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's a bit basic, but it's not, because you've still got those tangy flavours of cheese, you know, good strong cheddar, but you're also getting some kind of bread in there and sustenance, which is good for you. You know, it's nourishing, and it's going to mop up any kind of excess alcohol that you've got in your system. I like to have my cheese sandwich with proper bread. I've got some from the bakery. Where's it gone? I'm just about to make this. Yeah, this is bread from the bakery. You can see it's healthy stuff. It's granary. It's seeded. I will grate the cheese in it, and that's really, really important. You don't want to just put slices of cheese in the sandwich. It won't taste as good.
Taking you through the tips, telling you what to do. Good job.
Onion in there, because obviously that's another strong flavour that's going to enhance the flavour of the wine. And then a little secret ingredient for you, I will squirt mayonnaise on one side of the bread and smear that over. And there you have it, a special cheese sandwich to accompany your wine. A classy snack and a far more nourishing and tasty one than you'd have if you just had cheese and wine. Not quite as pretentious as well. There you go. That is a Callum's Corner tip for you. Have a cheese sandwich with your wine.
Brilliant idea. Oh, whoops. All right. What is the next one?
Hey up and welcome to Callum's Corner. Women are crazy. They are so frustrating. I've spent the day today. It's Sunday, so my missus's little kid is off with the dad. So, Callum's time. Gone over.
Oh,
And she's been really ratty and kind of short with me all day long. And stuff that I normally do that makes her laugh and stuff wasn't making her laugh. Or 1 minute she was laughing and the next minute she's getting annoyed with me. And it's like, you can't be annoyed with me if you're smiling 1 minute. You can't just switch like that. And it slowly dawned on me. I was thinking how long we've been together and been intimate for, nearly 3 weeks now. And I was thinking, well, obviously you probably got PMT, haven't you? You're due on your period drama, your discharge cycle. And she was like, no, she's denying it and stuff. So I made her sit down and work it out when the last one was, and it was nearly a month ago. So obviously, yes, she is having PMT. I proved my point. And even that she got arsey about, like, for some reason. But why? How can you get asked about that? I mean, they're right. I've proven that you're suffering from PMT, and that's the explanation.
you can either be right or you can be happy, but yeah.
She behaviour. She's having none of it. She got really short with me and tetchy and just annoying. So that didn't go particularly well, to be honest with you. I just don't understand women, how they can be like that. I'm in the right. I've proven with facts the reason you're misbehaving. And I could have just let it go. I could have just let it go and just been all nice, like a lot of people are at the beginning of relationships and stuff. But you've got to lay down your boundaries and work out what you're going to be willing to stand for. Yeah. So we're still together and everything. We didn't break up or anything, but it's just the first time that she's really annoyed me like that. Women are crazy sometimes. I don't understand them. Anyway, I'm going to draw the winner of my competition.
Hey, what competition was this?
Announce it tomorrow morning.
Which competition?
Competition is you just got to be subscribed to me.
I think I remember this last time.
And you get a video of your choice. It can be anything you want. It can just be like an unlisted video for you and your mates just shouting you out, or it can be a listed video, a subject to your choice. You choose. I'll do whatever you want within reason. I'm not going to be naked or anything. So it's quite a prize, a Callum's Corner video of your choice. So you just got to be subscribed to me, and I'll announce the winner tomorrow. Hey,
Whoops. All right then. So the next video is trying to think. Hey, I've had the abuse stops now. I watched that at the end of the last one because I made that the thumbnail, and I thought, I'm going to be able to get to that one, but obviously I wasn't able to. I was just, I think I was just feeling CBA. I mean, I'm fairly tired now, but I'm trying. I mean, it isn't the worst that I've felt like when it comes to feeling tired, because I was doing a stream with George on his channel yesterday, and it was just ridiculous. Whoops. It was ridiculous. I was just so tired because I, barely got any sleep the night before, but like my head hurt and my chest hurt, and I was like, man, that I'm just feeling like, I'm just feeling like really not the best. So, but yeah, it is what it is. I left the stream, so, and obviously I was all right the day. I don't know. I've just had a streak of feeling really tired recently, but I haven't done a lot of exercise recently past few days, but hopefully it goes away soon. So the tiredness. Well, I'm feeling this tired anyway.
Callum's Corner. Guess who's back?
Hey.
Callum's back. Back again.
Hey.
Yes, I am back. Apologies for not being here for so long. I've been really ill. I've had the flu. It was an absolute nightmare. Almost spoiled Christmas. Well, it did spoil Christmas for me, really. But yeah, I am back. I haven't been run off the internet, as some of the comments have been saying. No man runs Callum Adams shoulders unless he wants to move quick. And then he moves quicker than you ever even imagined he could move. But yeah, I'm back, and I'm here to say, of course,
good stuff.
So I hope you had a lovely Christmas. As I say, mine was a bit of a nightmare, suffering heavily from the flu. Had to keep it together, keep my hand on the kind of tiller, so to speak. My family was trying to take over a little bit. On the Friday before Christmas, the Friday night, I went and did the big Christmas shop. That was a bit of a nightmare, but there's no way I was letting my sister go. Would have ended up with bucket loads of vegan food. As it was, I kind of axed up on them sips and stuff, and then went and kind of ran the gauntlet. Went to Big Sainsbury's, classy. You need classy food at Christmas. Spent about 300 quid. Took me hours, but Christmas music blaring down at me. And I did get spotted. We'll which is a bit of a nightmare. It was a Friday night, and there were all these kids outside getting drunk, and they spotted me. And then it's like following me round, taking selfies with me and stuff, which is nice, you know. It's nice to be noticed and stuff. It does make me feel, make me look a bit weird trying to do a massive Christmas shop, and I've got 20 drunken stoned kids following me.
Yeah, a bit crazy, but you know, he was sort of like the height of his fame, wasn't he? So people are going to be like, you know, sort of.
Christmas Day was hard work. I did all the cooking, 6 bloody hours, but I put on an incredible spread. 3 different kinds of roasted meats, and one of them was a 3-bird roast. So actually, technically, that's 5. Really nut roast for my sister, which wasn't unpleasant, to be fair to it. I used it as kind of a second stuffing because the stuffing I got was pork, and sometimes you want something that's not just meat. Yeah, so it was all lovely. Played endless bloody games of snakes and ladders and stuff with nieces. It drives me mad playing for 2nd place, 3rd place and stuff. But you got to put the hours in, because later I played Monopoly and I wouldn't let anyone quit once I was smashing them. So, you know, equals equals at the end of the day. Bop It as well. Bop It came out. I bloody love Bop It, and I would smash anyone at Bop It. I get into this Bop It zone. I'm just Bop It, twist it, flick it. Brilliant.
Classic advert, I remember that.
Once Christmas Day was out of the way, I kind of went downhill and I was in bed for a couple of days. But I used the time wisely. I've been thinking of ways to improve and evolve as always. I've got some very exciting videos planned, actually, following my break, for both my commentary channel and for the corner. I'm going to bring you tomorrow, once I've had one last day of kind of rest and recuperation, I'm going to bring you a new self-defense video, the basics, just to keep you safe, because that's what some people need. Everyone's massive and physically gifted like me, so these will be real 101s, just get yourself out of trouble.
Fair dues, Callum. Thank you for the inputs for people. So that's good.
Still ill, but I'm feeling better now, and I think that's the important thing. Sorry I couldn't make any videos. I didn't want to show myself in a weakened state. You know, my last video was quite emotional. I didn't want the haters to think it had an effect on me or something. It definitely wasn't the case. It was just a flu. Haters, as I said in my last video, you've blown any chance you had with me now. I'm coming after you with great relish. I'll be munching pieces of crap like you from breakfast.
The threats, the shots coming out from Callum.
There must be some of you, because I've got like 70,000 subscribers now. So some
cool.
Must be in my corner. Thank you very much to you. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and I'm so happy to be back. That's a little heart for you. I'm going to get myself logged into Twitter now and start replying to messages and stuff. But yeah, it's good to be back.
I wish I had Twitter back then, because I definitely would have sent Callum messages on Twitter. But obviously, I wasn't bothered about Twitter back then, but I'm not really bothered about it now. I've sort of got rid of Twitter and Facebook. Not delete if I can, but I just sort of only go on it a bit on my laptop. I'm not like, I've got rid of it on my phone. I think it's for the best, really. I just don't want to be scrolling too much, you know. So, what was the next video? Damn it, I've got to check. I'm not verse normality equals, but I just can't be able to type that out. Here we go. There we go.
Enter your body.
All right then. Oh, here we go.
Callum's. Hey up and welcome to Callum's Corner. Right, I've been inundated with visitors over this Christmas period, and most of you are probably going to be, you know, in the same situation. And something
good to have some people around
over this period, and it's the middle class bourgeoisie spasmoids spoiling tea. They're coming for tea, right? The amount of people who have come to my house recently, and I've said to them, do you want a cup of tea? And do I get in return?
Posh people have been going on about tea for ages.
It's a really simple question. That's all I need to say. I get a question in return, and it's like this: do you want a cup of tea? Oh, have you got Earl Grey? Have you got decaffeinated?
Oh, it's definitely. Why do they care that much about tea?
Bugger off! You know,
just a bit of Tetley or PG tips. Like, come on.
Middle class values that you're shoving down my face, and I've come up with the perfect answer. The turntables were turned a bit on me, right? Last night, I was over at my mate's house. I got offered a cup of tea. I said, yes, please. And they said, oh, what kind do you want? And I said, I want normal tea. And it was like a eureka moment for me.
Normal tea?
Think about it. Normal tea.
Normality.
Normality. normality. It's apt, it's fitting, it works, right? So when our visitors came over today and I offered them a cup of tea, I was forewarned and armed and ready for it. And when I got that question in return, oh, have you got Earl Grey? I looked at them straight at her. I said, I've got normality. Turntables, turn right back on her. Make her reassess all of her middle-class values. You know, just totally deadpan. And that is the way you overcome this middle-class bloody invasion of what is one of the greatest gifts in the world, a good cup of tea. And it works both ways. If you're asked, you know, oh, what kind of tea do you want? Just look straight at them. I want normality. This is the start of a revolution. If I get this answer back,
let's get behind Callum this.
I'll know they're in my corner. I'll know they understand what's wrong with the world. I want normality.
Massive issue that needs to be solved. This
normality, it works. On the subject of tea, I can highly recommend these Twinings every day. It's just a good cup of everyday tea. I'd recommend it. Yorkshire tea is also acceptable. Yeah, so there you go. Hope you've enjoyed my little tip. I want normality. Remember that. Look straight at them. Always mess with their minds. Dirty little middle-class spasmoids. Leave the tea alone.
Oh, for goodness sake. I always think there's going to be an advert, then I just click the pause button. So, all right then. What is next? Offense 101. All right then.
Hey and welcome to Callum's Corner. Right, today's video is the absolute basic of self-defense. We're getting loads of messages from you guys requesting, you know, new self-defense videos, new techniques and stuff. But I've also been getting a worrying amount of comments and messages saying people have tried to use my spin moves and stuff.
And it hasn't worked.
They never hiding, they got beaten. I've got to accept, I guess, that I'm gifted. I'm 6'5", and not everyone is going to have the gift of physicality that I have. So before we go on to any new techniques, we're going back to basics. We're going back to the absolute 101 of self-defense. Beans and salt. Beans and salt is basically, it's the simplest, easiest, most effective way to stay safe. I've talked about it before, but people just mocked me and said, oh, like, is a can of peaches acceptable? Or why you have a pocket full of salt? I'm going to break it down for you. What you want to do is you want to get hold of a very thin plastic bag, not like a carrier bag, like the one that you use to put vegetables in, or a sandwich bag, or like dog poo or nappy bag, and you want to fill that with salt. Tie it
there
up,
you go.
so it's sealed. Put it in the weaker hand's pocket. I'm right-handed, so it'll go in my left-hand pocket of my coat. It can stay in there for as long as it's needed. It's not going to come out. You just leave that pocket with nothing in it but your bag of salt. An assailant comes at you. Someone's making you uncomfortable. Someone is threatening you physically. While this is happening, as soon as your kind of hackles are being raised, you slip your left hand into that pocket. You finger the bag. I keep this nail, my longest one, the longest finger, a little bit longer. You use that to pierce the bag. Put your finger in it and let the salt slip out into the palm of your hand. Before anything's happened, before they've struck you, you are going to chuck this using your left hand into their eyes, straight in their eyes, fling it in there. Spasmoids who attack people who are violent have a lot in common with slugs. They're full of spasmoidal juices that the salt will suck up nicely. You put salt on a slug, it withers away and dies. It's all bloody, what's it called? That's slime, isn't it? Spasmoids are very similar. It's going to go in their eyes. It's going to attack the moisture in there. It's going to sting them. They're going to be, oh, my eyes, oh, no, you know, hands up there. You've got two choices at this point. You can either walk away and, you know, they're going to be disabled. You can make you get away easily, or you can finish them off. I'm not talking about killing them or anything, but you can use your right hand, which you kept free. And in this hand, you're going to have a carrier bag with beans in it. 3 cans, I would say, for safety. You can just whip that bag round, boom, just knock them down with it. You know, that's going to hurt them. It's going to really hurt them. Reason you got 3 cans of beans in your carrier bag, and no one's going to suspect that it's a weapon of destruction, but it's a carrier bag with a few cans of beans in it. But sometimes conditions won't be favourable for salt. You could be thrown into a big headwind, a strong headwind that's going to fling it back at you, and you don't want your own eyes being disabled. It could be pouring, raining, snowing, something like that, and the salt's just not going to travel right. You've got 3 cans of beans, so when your assailant is still a distance away from you, you can take 2 of them out of the carrier bag and lob them at them. You can be, you know, if you're a good thrower like me, you've practiced it, you can lob it at their head, it's going to bounce off and knock them out probably. If you're not such a good thrower, you can just do it underarm, lob it at their legs, their knees, their torso. It's a big target. That's going to send them down. It's going to wind them. It might even break your knee if it hits it. It's going to hurt them.
Top quality tips.
You know, you've got to realise that you are going to have to hurt them. And you always retain 1 can of beans in the plastic bag.
Yeah, got to keep back up, haven't you?
And that way you can just feel it around, you know, you reach with your arm in the carrier bag with the can of beans out there. It's going to mean you can strike them before they can even get near you. You are protected. So, as I say, I will give you more techniques later in the week, but you need to master this first. You need to, if you're in my corner and you're worried about getting hurt, I just want you to practice. I just want you to take on board what I'm saying and prepare. You know, anyone who's not prepared, you're asking for it. Yeah, it's a dangerous world. Do tweet me pictures of your salt packets in your pockets and stuff. You know, I'll be following anyone back who's taking my advice. I've got a couple more videos to come for you today as well. It's a busy day. I'm working on my next commentary channel video. Hopefully get that up tonight. I will definitely be doing a fashion show for you later. Yeah, my lady has been shopping with me to a vintage clothes shop, and I've got a few new bits to show off here. And something else as well, another change of image that I'm not too sure about. I just want to kind of run it past you. Yeah, the video's coming later today and the next couple of days. Stay safe.
Slang. All right then. Oh, 2 adverts on this one, taking the mic. Right, I'll look at this one, then that bacon one, and then I'll end the stream there. How long should that take? That'll nearly be an hour. I'm just feeling really tired now. So
welcome to Callum's Corner. So today's video is going to be something a little bit different. We are going to be providing, well, I hope, a comprehensive guide to internet slang words. These can be very confusing, especially to someone like myself who is over 30. I know you may find that hard to believe, but I am actually 35 now. But yeah, I had a video that went viral, and before that, I was just kind of making videos for myself, really, to make myself happy. And then suddenly, millions of people are watching it, and they're typing all this incomprehensible verb that I couldn't understand. However, it's been kind of 5-6 months since then. I've kind of come to terms with a lot of it, I think, and now I want to reach out and help anyone else who finds himself in a similar situation, you know, suddenly viral, or maybe even just people who are over 30, have got kids and stuff, and they want to understand, you know, what's being typed and stuff. It could be happening to anyone. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to get every single term down, and what I hope is that you guys will type anything else that I've missed underneath in the comment section. We can kind of provide a real comprehensive urban dictionary or thesaurus, if you will. Anyway, let's get started. So, first one I'm going to go for, and it is a biggie, and it's meme. Meme. I was, for the longest time, labouring under a bit of a misapprehension. I thought memes were pictures that someone had made funny with bits of writing and stuff. Perfect example of one of the best I thought was a meme is an old one where there's this picture of a massive, massive camera at the size of a house. It's a black and white picture, and there's all these like Victorian people working, and it says "World's First Camera." And then there's another picture with that bald guy out of Star Trek on it. He's making like this stern face.
Oh, Patrick Stewart. Yeah.
Took that picture then. Like, yes, got them. But he's gone, well, who the fuck took that picture then? And it's like, yes, got them. But no, it's not. It's not just pictures. I believe a meme is something that people find funny, basically. A person can be a meme, a subject can be a meme.
Yeah.
It's a subject or a person that has become popular or become the subject of ridicule, basically. A lot of people were saying I was a meme for a little while, but happily I proved that I'm far more than a meme now. So yeah, there is meme for you. Right, next one. We're going to do an abbreviation, and we're going to do KYF. KYS. Now, this
No,
one
quite sad.
confused me a lot
Kill
at
yourself.
first, 'cause you say KYS is kiss, and I thought people were just saying kiss. But then it was like even more confusing because it was always kind of accompanied by something really aggressive, like KYS, faggot. I thought, gosh, what does that mean? At one point, I thought it might be kind of a particularly forward kind of homosexual pickup line or something. However, I've been corrected on it. KYS stands for kill yourself. If you're given this comment, you do not need to kill yourself. The person saying it probably doesn't actually want you to kill yourself. It's just their way of saying they think you're a bit of a twat, really. Yeah. There we go. Next one, we're going to do another abbreviation, and this one is SMH. Now, this one, again, confused me a lot at first. I was thinking, what on earth could SMH stand for? It was always accompanied by a bit of a negative message, so I concluded that it stood for so much hate. They're just saying, you know, it would be something like, oh, you're such an idiot. Why you're such a SMH? It's so much hate. I thought, but no, it's not that simple. SMH actually stands for shakes my head. So if someone's been writing that, they're basically disapproving of you. Ugh, shakes my head, shaking your head and that. Yeah, kind of like that. Right, next one. And this one is a Twitter submission, a request from, let's check their name, Billy Rickle on Twitter. And he has asked what the term fresh crepes means. Yeah, it's another one that confused me. I'm going to be honest with you because I thought crepes is like a little pancake thing, isn't it? Like people talking about having a fresh pancake.
Definitely.
But no, I've worked it out. And I've got the that little chicken cottage bloke to thank for this. Chicken connoisseur. That's it. The guy who goes and tries different types of fried chicken and stuff.
I'm really sorry. I'm just going to watch the bacon one. Then I'm going to end the stream. I don't know why I've suddenly become really tired again. Mad. Here we go.
Hey up and welcome to Callum's Corner. Right, I'm really sorry. I meant to be streaming tonight, but I'm not going to be able to. Something awful has happened. I've just had it now with my disgusting, dirty spasmoid of a sister trying to prank me for her stupid YouTube channel. I was having a bacon sandwich. I thought I'll get some food in me before I start my stream so I'm not hungry and I can stream for as long as I want. Sitting there eating it, my sister comes in, gets her phone out and shows me this video. Oh, it's so gross. And it's her rubbing. Oh. Let me sick again. It's her rubbing used tampon.
Awful, isn't it?
Rubbing and squeezing out a used tampon over the bacon, raw bacon in the fridge I've just cooked up and eaten. But it's smug as you like looking at me, going on about, oh, you're vegan. I'm not very vegan.
No.
Going on about how I shouldn't care because I eat meat and it's the same bloody thing. I eat meat because it tastes good. I don't want to eat the discharge from my sister's body. It's disgusting.
Mental.
She doesn't eat meat because she doesn't like it, apart from man meat, which she bloody loves. Eats enough of that, doesn't she? I've had it. I've literally had it in this house. I'm going away now for a couple of days. I will try and make videos if I can while I'm away. I don't know. I'm not crying. It's just a retching. Makes my eyes water. I will try and make videos where I am. I don't know where I'm going to go yet, but I'm getting out of this house. Tomorrow morning, I'm going away for a while. I'll try and keep you guys in the loop, but I can't stream now. I just feel dirty and disgusting. I'm going down the pub. I'm sorry to let you guys down. It's not your fault. It's her fault. Just literally beyond what I'm going to take living in this house anymore. Done.
Well, fair play that he said that he's going to go off and do some shit. Yeah, I'm just totally tired. So thank you so much for watching. Well, there's barely anyone watched, but it doesn't matter. Anyone who did watch, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, have a good one. I don't know when the next one I'll do will be, week or two. I don't know. Laters anyway. Have a good one. See you.